So, have you ever had a facial?
No, this is my first one.
Yay!
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shantae Nicole for those of you who have not tuned in yet. Today I'm going to be doing hopefully a continuation of this, but it's going to be a self-care Sunday. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about my first facial. So I've known Cristina for a little bit. She started doing my eyebrows a long time ago when I first moved here. And it was by fate that I found her because I went to this place where I got my waxes and the turnover rate was really weird. And anyways, long story short, she ended up subbing in for the girl that I normally went to and was way better than the girl I normally went to. So I've been going to her for quite some time now. And she recently started her own business with the facials and she's an esthetician. So she's been wanting to do this for a while. So I finally was able to sit into her chair, but I'm just going to basically talk you through the steps that she went through with me on my face. I think this is my first time showing my problematic skin. It's been worse than what it is now, only because I got on birth control and that kind of helped it. And I just have hormonal breakouts. So I've been trying something else that I'm going to be doing a review about too. But, yeah, so I'm going to go through the steps that she took for my facial. So the first step that she did on me was the gentle cleanse. So what was interesting is that she cleansed my face. I don't really wear makeup anyway, but she did cleanse it because it gets rid of any extra debris or makeup or whatever is on your face already at that time. So she goes through that step of cleansing first. When she went through that first step, she did notice that I had the hormonal breakouts and congestion along my nose and the bottom part of my face. And I also had a little bit on my forehead too, but she said that's hormonal and there's not much that I can do about that, but obviously facials are a good step anyway. The second step was the exfoliation. So a lot of you, I feel like maybe, because including me, I skip the exfoliation part sometimes. And how she described it was that when you just go in with a cleanser, a top of the line cleanser, you're really just washing off or washing your the dead skin and the stuff that's the surface, rather than exfoliating that dead skin off so that you can cleanse the baby skin underneath. So it's you're really actually getting into your pores, your skin, and cleaning it. So she did the exfoliation for me. What she explained was that it was a polish and that it was one part chemical exfoliation and then the second part was a physical exfoliation. It was a chemical exfoliation because it has enzymes in it that eat away the dead skin cells, which she said was pineapple and papaya, I believe. And then physical because of the tiny beads. There's no sugars or salts, or don't use any of that, because how she explained that to me was that when you do those DIY sugar salt scrubs, those are a little bit bigger than the tiny beads that she uses in her polish. And basically what it does is say you have an open pore, an open wound, and then you put that sugar salt in it, it basically scratches it and wounds it even more. So it's doing more harm than it is good. And that the sugar salt scrub should be sticking to your body and not your face, because your face is a little bit more sensitive to that. But then the third step that she does is another cleanse. So the first step was a cleanse, second was an exfoliation, and then the third step is a cleanse. So the cleanser that she used had a toner in it, and it balances your skin while she was cleaning it. So what I thought was interesting, because I know I use a toner after I cleanse my face, and this one is just already built in, so you can skip that step basically. And then the next thing that she did was my extraction, which I was prepared for it, but whatever. So she basically just goes through your entire face and does any blackheads and extracts any unnecessary things in your face. I don't know how to explain it because you kind of can just see and watch what she's doing. The next step she did was the microdermabrasion. So the microdermabrasion basically like removes that top layer of your skin, and she did only one pass on my face because she looked at my face and saw that I was turning a little red. So she noticed that, or she asked me like, oh, was this your first one? Yes, it is. So she only did one pass, and she said everybody's skin is different, so you just have to see if your skin is sensitive to that. So she only did one pass on my face, which was totally fine. But she recommends doing microdermabrasions at least once a month, or however much your skin can handle. But once a month is generally the rule of thumb for micro. After she did the microderm, she ended up putting a caviar lime mask. I believe that's what she said. And it felt so weird. Like, it was very tingly. And I don't know. Like, I liked it, but it was like, I've never done a facial, so I don't know, like, if that's what it's supposed to do. But yeah, it tingled. And she said that's normal. And then after that, was her favorite part was the massage. I don't know what kind of massage it was, but it felt so good. And I normally don't like massages, but it was really good. The next step, she used a caffeine solution around my eyes, and it helps awaken your eyes. So like the deep dark circles, like that helps it. So I'm trying to get rid of all of that. So Cristina put on that caffeine solution. And then after that, she put on a serum. And the way she did it was she dispersed it on my face, and then she patted it into my skin. So we were just talking about how like serums always come in like this really small bottle, and they're so expensive. So she disperses it in a way so that you get the most out of your money, and that you get the most out of your skin, so that your skin can heal and absorb the serum like it's supposed to. The next step she did, I believe this is the 10th step, it was a resurfacing treatment. So what she did was put it all over my face, and it literally just brightens your skin. And then my favorite was the rose quartz. So you know it's real rose quartz when it's cool to the skin. And she said to start from the bottom, like you go up. You don't go down, you go up. So she likes to start from like the neck up. And then you see she's rolling my jawline, my cheeks, and then I believe like around my eyes and my nose. And then she goes into my forehead. And it's supposed to help absorb or help the process with the resurfacing treatment and the serum so that it absorbs into your skin. So yeah, the last step is the hydrating cream. And yeah, that was my first facial. I've already booked with her once a month because that's part of my 2019 goals, is to make sure I'm taking care of my body, which facials are a big part of it, especially when you get older. You don't want to look like, I don't know, you don't want to look not your age. You don't want to look older than you look, basically. So Christina's helping me with that process, and I'm so thankful that I found her because she's so good and she knows exactly what she's doing. I'll put all of her information in the description box below. So follow her on Instagram, book with her. I promise you will not be disappointed. She legit knows what she's doing. Even when you ask her like random questions, she knows her stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to do more self-care Sundays. Comment below and tell me what your favorite step was or what your favorite part of a facial is. All right, bye guys.